By every indication, it seems that the altcoin market is about to enter an excellent rally. Everything from the whale action, the on-chain data, every metric tells us that altcoins are going to be moving up another leg. Okay, but that being said, which ones are going to rally the most in the next few weeks? That is what we're most interested in. That's what we're going to be exploring in this video. Make sure as well you watch till the end of this video. I'm going to be exploring one altcoin project in particular that went up 185% in March. And despite that, we still feel it has massive potential. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. If you choose to invest in these projects that we're exploring today, well, I wish you all the very best of luck. But I'm not a financial or investment advisor, and this video is not official financial or investment advice. All right, let's get right into it. We're looking at 4 altcoins today, the first of which is ImmutableX, ticker IMX. This is our first pick for April because it's an old friend. It's a favorite, candidly. There's no secret about that. At Altcoin Buzz, we talk a lot about this particular token. In fact, the last time was only 2 weeks ago in a video because that's when ImmutableX teamed up with Polygon, aka Matic. They announced the IMX ZK EVM. And as you probably already know by now, ImmutableX is big in blockchain gaming, and the Polygon partnership was certainly big news. But combined, actually, think about this, both projects invested almost $2 billion in Web3 games. Not $2 million, $2 billion in investment between ImmutableX and Polygon. Also, ImmutableX is the leading Web3 game development platform. But on the other hand, Polygon is the current leading protocol for Web3 gaming. So in its totality, this is massive news. These are 2 of the biggest heavyweights in the space, and it's going to lead to more positive updates, more positive developments. And so, as a result, IMX is about to see the biggest token utility upgrade on ZK EVM. And 2 of these updates are already in place. On the 19th of April, coming up shortly, we're going to see a new update. This is an upgrade to the IMX tokenomics. Another great feature that's upcoming is their new passport, which is going to allow for onboarding through password-less sign-on, i.e. no passwords. And this also has automated wallet creation. So we're going to keep our eyes on this one. We're excited about this. Of course, we'll share more news as it becomes available. Now, the current IMX price is $1.07. Its market cap sits just under $1 billion, more specifically $970 million. And out of the 2 billion max token, 52% are still locked. But that being said, on the 22nd of April, we're going to see another unlock of 0.9%. But honestly, tokenomics aside, I'm curious to know if you're a gamer, if you've dabbled in the blockchain gaming space, maybe you've played one of the immutable games like Illuvium or Gods Unchained. We've certainly covered these in the past. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you're gung-ho and bullish on Web3 gaming to the extent that we are. But without any further ado, let's move on to token number 2. And that is DYDX, the leading perpetual contracts decentralized exchange on Ethereum. And here's also the biggest news on DYDX. The platform is moving away from Ethereum, kind of surprisingly. So just like SushiSwap, it's actually moving to Cosmos because DYDX is not happy with the transaction speeds on Ethereum. And the team also looked into Solana and other options. They considered a few different variables. However, they settled with Cosmos. Now, currently, they announced the final testnet, and this V4 private testnet launched on the 28th of March, so just a few days ago. It's supposed to last for only 2 to 3 weeks. The final testnet will be the public testnet, and that is supposed to launch towards the end of July. The mainnet, by the way, is currently scheduled for September. Now, according to DeFi Llama here, DYDX has a TVL total value locked of $339 million. This currently ranks them at number 6 of the 17 projects on Ethereum in terms of TVL size. But let's talk a little bit more about Cosmos here, because this is a platform that gives a great opportunity to connect with all the IBC chains. DYDX is also the ticker, the current price of which is $2.50. That's up a little bit on the day, with a market cap of just under $285 million. Now, the max and total supply is 1 billion tokens, but only 155 million of which are already in circulation. So that's something to keep in mind, the fact that 78% of the tokens are still locked. By the way, the next unlock is coming up on the 11th of April. Next up, and at number 3, we're looking at Injective, ticker INJ. This is one of the fastest layer 1 blockchains around. We just talked about Cosmos a moment ago, and that was almost like a little bit of foreshadowing because you can, in fact, find Injective in the Cosmos ecosystem and its IBC. It's also one of the current 56 zones. Now, Injective supports interoperable DeFi apps, and their platform offers a variety of play-and-play blocks. These include, for example, high-performance DEX infrastructure, decentralized bridges, oracles, and COSM-WASM composable smart contract layers. And being built on Cosmos, you can expect fast, speedy transactions with very low costs. And I mean really, really low. Transactions are less than 1 penny, actually. And the platform's block times are 1.1 seconds. Plus, you can handle 10,000 TPS, that's transactions per second. And besides interoperability within the IBC ecosystem, there's also interoperability with other layer 1 chains, like, for example, Ethereum, Aptos, Solana, Polygon, and others. Plus, Injective also has an extensive ecosystem with things like, for example, institutions, blockchains, exchanges, validators, and wallets. Now, the current price of INJ is up 7.9% on the day as I record. It sits at $5.38. It has a market cap of $426 million. The max and total supply is 100 million tokens. And the good news is that 80 million are already in circulation. So a full 80% currently circulating. And during the last 30 days, INJ is actually up about 80 or 90% from its lows in the second week of March. By the way, staking INJ rewards you with a rate of 16%. So if that's not something you're already doing, you may want to consider it. All right, our last project at number 4 is Flashstake, ticker FLASH, FLASH. This is a novel financial infrastructure. And this is probably going to sound kind of weird, but you can think about this as money that time travels. On this platform, first of all, you can stake your crypto assets. Nothing new there. But what is new is that you can get all the yield immediately. You don't have to wait. You can receive your yield 100% up front, up to 2 years worth, in fact. So in that sense, like I said, it's kind of like money from the future. The way it works is simple enough. You choose the number of tokens to stake. You determine how long you want to stake them for, and then you receive your yield up front. Now, the beauty here also is that you cannot get liquidated. Your funds are always 100% collateralized. You can lock your funds down to the minute. In other words, you know exactly when your principal is available again. And if you want, you can even unlock the principal early by repaying a part of the upfronted yield. It's certainly an interesting concept. You can read more about their strategies in their documentation. Now, unfortunately, of the 4 projects that we're looking at today, Flash is down the most as I record, down 11.3% on the day. It's currently sitting at 24.5 cents with a very low market cap, mind you, just over $8 million. So this is still a micro cap project. The max and total supply of Flash is 150 million tokens, but only 32.7 million are currently circulating. Now, like I said, we're down double-digit percentages on the day. That's unfortunate, but if you take a look at Flash over the last 30 days, it is also up pretty massively, just about tripling, perhaps even quadrupling in price. Guys, of our 4 choices here in today's video, which one's your favorite? Which one do you want us to cover next?